everyone. Happy Saturday. So as you can see, we are in the nursery. You are looking at my little Willow twins here. Jackson is knocked out and Amani is looking at her pacifier like she wants it. But they are in the Mamaroos this morning and they are just relaxing, and this is one of my newest pieces of baby furniture. I got a second Mamaroo. It came yesterday. So I am definitely enjoying the two Mamaroos now. I had wanted two of them for a while. I had the first Mamaroo for like, I want to say at least 1.5 to 2 years maybe. So I had wanted another one, but the bassinet was over here, if you guys remember, and I didn't have enough space for two of them. And I wanted it to be able to sit both of them side by side. So when I want to put my twins in it, my Willow twins or now my Gabigail twins, I could have like two babies in the Mamaroos together. All the babies will use it, of course, but I really wanted two of them since I had my Willow twins. Even when I had the two boy Willow twins, like maybe 6-7 months ago, I had the two boys. I wanted to have two Mamaroos. So finally, I let the bassinet go and I have my second Mamaroo, and I'm so happy to have it. I really love the Mamaroos. I love the different motions and movements. They just look so modern to me. They look like something in a spaceship or something. I don't know. That's what they remind me of, but I really love them. Hers done cut off. But I like the bottom of them because they're compact. And to me, they take up less space than when you have like the traditional baby swings at the bottom with the legs, and the legs are so extended and you need a bunch of space for the regular swing. I really like these because they just take up less space. But I also changed these two into these onesies. They are both wearing his looks more like a mustard. Hers look more almost yellow, not quite as dark as his. And then she has the little socks to match hers, and hers says Sweet Girl with little hearts on it and two little pink roses. And then his is the one with the dinosaur on it and the tree, and the dinosaur is eating. And then he just has on these little socks with the animals on it. So these are my Willow twins. Willow asleep, Willow awake, as I said, Jackson and Amani Taylor. Taylor being her middle name. And he's Jackson Willow. So that's them two. And then moving along, most of you guys have seen my nursery. I have changed it up just a little bit here and there. My lamps over the crib. There's the changing table. My shelf with numerous baskets, the dresser, another set of drawers here on the side, the plastic drawers, bottles in that bin there. But pretty much just giving you guys another little overview of the nursery. And there are more babies over here, so I will get to them in just a second. There's my rocker. Let's see, can I take you guys around? Now, my paint area is a mess, so try not to pay too much attention, but that's where I sit at and paint. And there's a door right there that I open when I'm baking, so that way I'm not inhaling the fumes from the new wave oven when I'm baking, when I'm reborning. Over here, I had that futon, if you guys recall. I decided to finally move the futon. There's a closet here, but I cannot even use the closet because this room was not really a room. I made it into my nursery about it was 2017. Almost 4 years. This winter will be 4 years ago. I made this into a nursery. But this is really like a utility room, it should be like, where you just kind of store extra things, seasonal things, but I turned it into my nursery. At one point it was my kids' playroom, but then they stopped playing in here pretty much. because they started getting older, so they don't play with toys as much. So I was like, okay, maybe I could use it as a nursery. So basically that's when it became my nursery, and we kind of renovated it to make it look more like a room. So here in my paint station is so messy, but I really need like a bigger desk and to reorganize my whole painting area. Maybe I would want to paint more often because it'd be more organized and I'd have more space if I had a bigger desk. That could be it. So that's something I'm going to work on next, is my paint area, because it is just it's not sufficient for me painting as long as I paint now. Because I paint much more now when I am painting than when I first started. When I first started, this little area was fine, but now I need something set up better than this. But anyway, moving along, over here I also have my pram, which I have not shown my pram in a long time, but I still have my Urbini Omni pram. I put it over here. That's more crates over there with baby stuff in it. My new diaper bag is here, the car seat, the Urbini Omni car seat that goes with the pram, and that is my very first baby I reborn sitting in the car seat, and he's Zasha by Clea Taylor, and I call him, what do I call him? That's so terrible. I think I call him Zayden. I've had him for 4 years. I don't sell him, I keep him. He's a reminder of where I started at when I started painting, so I don't let him go. He's the very first baby I painted and did his hair. So that is little Mr. Zayden, and he's in the car seat at the moment. And then I have more drawers right here with baby stuff in it, and 2 boppies over here. So basically that's just a little view where y'all can see the whole little area I have for my babies. More bins over here that are not on the shelf. That just tell you how much clothes I have. My boppy lounger there. Then I have a closet in my hallway across from my bedroom in the back of the house that also have baby clothes hanging in it, but it's not enough space. So I just have baby stuff everywhere, basically. But here is little Mr. Gabriel. He is in the little baby seat here. This is the newest baby seat I got. See, and I like this one. It's a rocker, but look how the bar can go up, down. I like the adjustable toy bar because then you can still see the baby in there and the toys are not covering their face. But he's also in a little dinosaur onesie with some gold mustard going on with his colors today too. Forgive the lighting because the lights are over the crib at the moment. So there's not much like light coming in over here, and it's cloudy outside, a little cloudy. But back there is the newest baby in the nursery, and she is Gabby Gale Awake by Clea Taylor. And her artist is Gladys Aguila. I remembered. And she just came home this week. So her name is Naya. And I put her middle name as Grace, Naya Grace. She's still in her same onesie. And I just love her. So she's in the girl bouncer. I've had this bouncer like since I started collecting like 7, 8 years ago. So that was my very first bouncer. Still have it. It has a toy bar, but it blocks the baby's face. So at the moment, it's on the basket with the bottles. Then little Mr. Gabby Gale Asleep over here by Clea Taylor was painted by me, and he is Jackson. And did I give him a middle name? I don't think I gave him a middle name. He's just Jackson. Wait, no, he's not Jackson. Oh my gosh, I'm forever mixing up my baby's names. He's Grayson. Oh my gosh, I have too many babies. Grayson, and I didn't give him a middle name. He could be Grayson Gale because I do have a boy cousin, an older cousin, and his name is Lewis Gale. His middle name is actually Gale. So sometimes boys have that as a middle name. So I think I like that. He could be Grayson Gale. Okay, so he is still also in his onesie, and his toy bar is kind of laying like on the back of the seat, because again, the toys block their face. But this is the first boy bouncer I got. Little seat, like maybe 4 years, 5 years I've had it. So he's sitting in that one. So finally I decided to get another seat, and this one, I don't know if I said it, but it also rocks depending on how you position the seat, or it can just recline for them to sit in it. It can go back further. When you put it up, it's a rocker. Okay, then we have the changing table here and the crib. So what I'm going to also do in this video, we have 2 babies in the crib. We have Layla and we have Mika. And Mika is my partial silicone by Clear Taylor Dolls, which I painted and rooted her hair myself. So she is a partial silicone with a belly plate, as you can see, and a coif body, just like the reborn babies have. And she is the very first silicone baby that I painted from start to finish, all for myself. She is Mika Alexis. She's the Alex Sculpt by Clear Taylor Dolls. So I'm going to change her. I'm going to change Layla. Layla is my full body custom silicone baby with all the bells and whistles, drinking wet and everything, by Clear Taylor Dolls. And she was all done by Clear Taylor from start to finish. Poured into silicone, molded, sculpted, painted, hair rooted, all custom done by Clear Taylor. So I'm going to be changing these 2 in this video. This video could be a little long. Let's see if I can do this without cutting off the camera, because I wanted to show you guys all the babies. And that's all of my babies at the moment. And you may notice that some babies are no longer with us. That's not nice. They are with us somewhere, but they just not here in my nursery anymore. They are living their best lives with other mommies. They've been adopted out. And I will talk about who left in another video. For this video, we're going to focus on the nursery and the babies that are presently here with us right now, with me. So, as I was saying, she is a partial silicone, and this is Mika, and she is a full body silicone. And for mommies that might be shopping for silicone dolls, or you're interested in getting into having a silicone doll, or you could have silicone dolls already, but you don't have a partial silicone doll, every now and then I like to show the partial next to the full body so people can see the similarities in them, the pros, the cons, the differences. So no baby is really getting dressy. All of them are in onesies. And that's what I usually will choose, especially when I'm doing a video with so many babies in it, or I'm going to change more than one baby. I kind of like to just do a simple outfit change, which is the simplest to me is a onesie a lot of times, to just put on them. Also, it's very warm here in Georgia, super warm, super humid. So I wanted to put them in something where they could be nice and cool also, and that is a onesie. I usually keep her in this onesie, but eventually I want to change it so I can wash this one. And I don't wash my baby clothes all the time, but definitely the white onesies, I like to wash them because they get dingy. So I'm going to put her in another onesie right now, so I'll just take the white one off. But as I was saying, but I'm going to leave her in this diaper. I love this diaper. So I don't want to take her out of it. It still looks good. So I'm not going to take it off. I'm going to leave it on her a little bit more. But as I was saying, this is her little belly plate. It's removable. You can take it off. It's soft. It's flexible. It's not anatomically correct. So this baby is You can make her a boy or a girl. As you can see, her whole cloth body there. And then you just put your little belly plate on if you want it on. I leave it on her because it doesn't take away from her cuddle factor. I like it for when you take pictures and say you just want to show like the belly, and you can put their little shirt up. To me, it makes her look like a full body silicone. If you want her to appear that way in photos with the little belly plate. One of the major pros of these partial silicones in comparison to a full body silicone, the number one thing, especially if you're on a budget, or say if you never had a silicone doll and you're not sure if you're even gonna like them, the pro is you can buy this baby as a blank kit from ClearTailorDolls.com. That is her website. She also has a YouTube channel. You can watch some of her videos and see her babies and everything. But you can buy this doll, and also there's an Awake Ashby, I believe it is. Yeah, she's Alex, he's Ashby, or they can be either or, boy or girl. And you can order the blank kit, and it's a fraction of the cost that you would pay if you were ordering a full body silicone that's all completed, or even a full body silicone kit that's blank. The partial kits are way more affordable for people to buy if they want to have the feel of the silicone, you know, the feel of, to me, the silicones is always my first choice if you're looking for that real baby, like super ultra real look of the baby, feel of holding a real baby. If that's what you're into it for and you want that, definitely for me, silicone is always my first choice. Although I love my reborns, my vinyl reborns, love them. They feel nice too, but to me, always the silicone feels more realistic, even with the partial. If you look at her, you know, she looks pretty much like a real baby, just like Layla laying beside her. Although she's a partial and Layla's a full body, they both still look pretty darn realistic. You know, the softness, the cheeks and everything, they feel realistic. So she's getting on this coral onesie with the flowers, the roses, the little socks that go with it. And I haven't changed Mika on camera in a while, so she's getting changed first. She's getting this little onesie on. I love these little onesies for the summer, for the hot weather, and I like when they have the little head like bows and everything that goes with it. These are from Walmart, and I think it's by Modern Moments is the brand, I believe. What does it say? Yeah, Organic Modern Moments by Gerber. So I like these. I really love her in these bows too. It's like lately every outfit I've been putting on her has like a bow that goes with it. So I really like her in these. But this is Mika. She is like close to, her silicone feels like EcoFlex 20. I believe that's what it is, if I'm not mistaken. But you can look up these kits, the Alex and the Ashby silicone kits, on Claire Taylor's website. Like I said, I believe she still has these. Like every now and then she brings more of them out and releases them. I'm not sure. I haven't checked on these guys in a while to see if they're still on her website as available. But you can go on her website, ClearTailorDolls.com, and check it out. If you don't see them there, you can also message her and ask her if they're still going to be available. Overall, I would say this blank kit was around $1,000, something like that. So now I'm going to switch them around. Just put Layla over there. And if you are new to my channel, I forgot to say, please subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, click the notification bell so you'll get notified whenever I do new videos. My Instagram, you can follow us there as well. My Instagram link is always under my videos in the description, and you just click it. It'll take you right over to my Instagram page. And a lot of times I do post on my Instagram even when I don't do videos. So Layla's diaper is going to get changed. I definitely change my silicone, the full body silicones diapers more often. I do not like leaving like the diaper sitting on the silicone as long as, say, the partial silicone, who doesn't have like the whole anatomically correct silicone tushy in front part and all that, the little bits. She's just cushioned, so I will leave the partial silicones diapers and my reborn diapers on longer than my full body babies diapers. My full body babies, like, I change them like if they were real babies. It's not like I won't skip a day. I will skip a day or two and leave them in their diaper, long as it's dry and it's clean. But I will not leave them, like, say, weeks and not change the full body babies diapers. I check on my full body silicone babies more often. My silicone babies in general, partial or full bodies, I keep them in my bedroom. They do not sleep up here in the nursery. I like to keep an eye on them. Definitely silicone dolls in general, you want to keep your pets away from them. Any of them, partial or full body. Don't have them near your rabbits, cats, dogs, because they like to nibble on silicone. That's just a little tip. So as far as that's concerned, partial or full body, keep them away from your pets. Full body dolls, they don't require that much maintenance, but like I said, I like to keep an eye on mine, and I change their diapers regular. I will leave them in the outfit for a while sometimes. That's fine. Long as it's not nothing with a bunch of dark colors in it, then I don't leave that on them long. That would go for full body or partial. Same thing applies. It's not much difference, like I said, with the full body and the partial, unless, say, if you want to put this baby today, it's warm, you want to put her in a little sleeveless strap, like spaghetti strap outfit, t-shirt or onesie. You could do that with Layla easy, because she's a full body, no cloth is going to show. Whereas with your partial silicone, sometimes, although this partial has the full arms, sometimes you might still see a little cloth at the top up there if they're not covered good. Say if I wanted to put Mika in a little like strapless little onesie, I might not want to put that on the partial baby, but I'm quick to put like something strapless or whatever on the full body baby. You can put the full body babies in little bathing suits because it's summer. You want to do a little photo shoot with them in a bathing suit. Those are the plus, you know, the pluses with the full body doll. You can pretty much dress them in anything, and I do love that. Of course, if you want to just have the baby in a diaper, like Layla was in just her diaper since yesterday. I had took off what she was wearing, and she was just in her diaper all the way until right now. I'm finally putting her in a shirt. You know, you can see they little back, like Layla has a little spine. You can feel it and everything. Layla has the one-piece neck, you know, the floppy little head all in one piece. So those are the things that where you may want the full body doll over the partial. You know, I could just leave Layla with her shirt up like that and show her belly. But again, with Mika, she has the belly plate. You can do the same thing with Mika and put her shirt up. So that's a plus if you get a partial and they come with that belly plate. I love when they do, at least they have the belly plate. So these are just different little things when you're trying to decide, would you want a partial? Definitely, if you want to try out the silicone, you're not sure about it, you never had a silicone doll, the partial silicone is a nicer way to kind of start out to get the feel of the silicone without spending a whole armload of money. in comparison to, say, you go get a full body doll and you may get it and you don't even like it. I've heard of so many people, they get the silicone doll and they don't really like them. Meanwhile, they went all out, bought an expensive high-end full body silicone doll, and then they're trying to figure out, should they just keep it because they done spend so much money on it, or should they sell it after, you know, after getting it? And hopefully they get a doll where if they do sell it back, they can get pretty much what they paid for it and they don't lose any money. So I would say when you're first starting and you're not really sure, which I did actually start out with a partial silicone. And that was like 7 years ago. I got my first partial silicone baby. That's where I started out as far as with the silicone, because at first I wanted a silicone doll. I knew I did. That was my first choice right from the beginning when I came into the hobby. But I couldn't afford at the time to get a full body silicone when I first started. So I went with a reborn first. I had a vinyl reborn, and then like 6 months or so later, I finally was able to bring home a partial silicone, and I just fell in love with him. And from the time I got him, I knew, okay, I definitely want to work towards getting a full body silicone. So that is how I started. Before I went all out and got the full body, I started off with a partial. So this is liquid KY here. This is the liquid one. As you can see, it's liquidy in there. You can use that to put on the silicone baby's pacifiers, as I always show. It just makes the pacifiers glide right in their mouth, or even the bottle nipples. It just, like, she doesn't even need more because I just put the passy in there. You see the bottle just goes right in so easily. You don't have to struggle, you know, to get the baby's bottle in or the pacifier when you use that KY. And there's many different brands. Long as it's water-based personal lubricant, it won't bother the silicone. So in my videos, I will be just sharing different things, you know, that I have learned over the years collecting silicone dolls, with new mommies that are just coming into the hobby, and they might have different questions, because I definitely get an influx of questions regularly. So whenever I'm doing videos, I try to answer questions for people that might have questions, or they message me with questions, or they might have just ran across my video like right now and it's their first time seeing it and they have questions. So I apologize for those of you who are, you know, seasoned collectors at this point, and all of this stuff I'm talking about, you already heard me say it, you already know about it. I apologize to you guys. But for new mommies coming into the hobby, or new collectors, they might not know certain stuff and they do have questions. So, and since this is my new channel, I'm kind of going back over things that I know I've probably talked about a million times on my old channel. But since this is my new channel, I'm kind of just going back over certain things. So Layla is wearing a onesie by Gerber. Flowers as well, different little colors. She has more of the pink with yellow and green and this little gold. It's kind of sparkly, but it's the new way they do the glitter and it doesn't come off. The little gold flowers, or they could even be like a bronze. They're darker than gold. But that's what she's wearing. And then I put this headband with it because it can also match. This onesie didn't come together, but it matches. And then I just put her with the terry cloth little socks. And that is the babies for today, guys. That is my long Saturday video. I was trying to do this video since yesterday, but I had went out, didn't get to do it, got home late, so it never happened. But here we are today, and there is Layla and Mika sleeping. Little sleepy Mika. So that's all my babies. That's who's in my collection presently. Everybody's up here in the nursery this Saturday. So we will see you guys again soon. And please make sure you subscribe and like the video and leave a comment below. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe and enjoy the rest of your weekend.